So
there were definitely some rat plays going on there for sure.
there really were, but I think it's going to be a different story. I would love to be wrong because again, like I thought FaZe came into that Infernal game with such strength, but it got crushed by Boomich. Now we go out into the A-bomb site and a quick trade that is super important. Perfecto looking for more kills, but he's not finding anyone to fight, so it's going to be a straight bomb plant. He's spinning around while planting the bomb, trying to get really hard to shoot. So it's a 4-on-4 after plant now, where they have a kit at least, and Olofmeister gonna be lacking in the fight. So that is a bit of a problem. Simple now, just sniping them left and right. He's gonna get a third headshot like it is absolutely nothing. And if Brokey shows up, well, odds are he'll get the fourth one as well. Brokey's up there and he can almost just save the kit. Maybe try and find.
Wow, never mind.
Electronic will find him. That's Simple being like too comfortable. Look, having too much fun.
Well, this is why this position up here is just nightmare fuel for CTs. Like trying to retake from heaven on Nuke is just never a fun time.
No, I mean later rounds, people have obviously started throwing that underhand smoke on a little paint bucket that's outside, so they can kind of make that a little bit trickier.
Just to give them a chance. Because otherwise, against guys with aim like Simple and a one-shot headshot capability, you're just gonna get donked every time.
Yeah, that is absolutely true. Perfecto, straight in there with Mac 10, not slowing down, not worried about any stacks or anything else, just wiping them out.
I appreciate this from Navi, man. I really do. Like, this is how, if you are the superior team, you know you're the superior team, you're the second team in the world, this is how you should be treating all opposition, with no respect whatsoever. Just
make sure they feel it from the beginning. And
exactly.
Like, oh,
exactly.
They're here to fight.
That is essentially what is going on here, because it's maximum disrespect.
Ooh. All right, well, that's a long-range headshot with a scout there from Brokey, taking on Simple. It's something to work with, you know?
Simple realized, right, like, wait, did I get shot from somewhere? Yeah, hunting you hard, and then too late.
They're gonna come hunting. They really want his scout. Oh, and they're gonna get it. He actually legged him down to 5 health. Well, really persistent there, Navi. Wow.
That's just really unfortunate from Rain. Great flashes to open it up. Look at that. Really clean flashes onto that upper site. Rain had no idea where he was. Just screaming blind, running around. And, well, you know, Navi, they made it quick, Anders. They made it quick. It was painless, and it was over.
FaZe have, though, 3 HE grenades. They're not running outside with them. Where are they running?
Is this a lobby nades?
Well, they already put one of them out, so it's not as coordinated as I was hoping. People really need to do that 5-man nade stack out in Yard here on Nuke. It's like a tradition, and I feel like the pros are neglecting it. You know?
That's a very fair point. It feels like it's kind of fallen by the wayside.
Keep it alive. I don't care about the success rate. I just feel like some things you have to keep doing, right?
That trigger discipline, though, from Olofmeister.
Yeah, he's
waiting. Like, please.
So if I face him straight up USP versus Mac 10 or whatever he has, it is not going to work out. But if he doesn't check the corner, maybe there's a chance. Well, now none of it matters.
Where was Electronic? Electronic was in Mini. Okay.
Yeah.
That is actually, unfortunately, how that goes if you're Olofmeister. Unfortunately, if you don't have control of Mini. Oh! Nice try, Brokey.
Fair play. That is, you know, he's going to get some credits for that, even if it didn't work out. Put him on the scorecard at some point, you know. Extra points there.
Oh, he was so close. He was so close.
Yeah, he stabbed him right in the kidneys.
Unfortunately, you know, Boomich doesn't bleed out that fast.
No, but, you know, I'm sure it'll hurt a little bit, you know. Still will be painful.
All right, let's see now. This is it, Anders. What we've been waiting for. Big buy round coming in now from Brokey and the lads. They've got that AWP on Brokey, and we saw that crazy no-scope from him yesterday after tabbing out. Doesn't happen every day. It's kind of hard to rely on it, but let's see what he's capable of here versus Navi, who have now full bot for the most part.
Yeah, they're all set up in lobby, so...
Yeah, that was a really early lobby play.
Yeah, I wonder if there was a counter nade that made them stop. It looked like maybe they wanted to go straight forward, right? But, I mean, they still have most of their nades, so... Hanging out in Yard and checking there is Electronic. Looks to me right now like Navi are in such a comfortable spot. So I think Faze, I mean, the importance of winning this round, I think almost can't be overstated, right? They just came up with a big win on Inferno. They started well on this Nuke map. You have to find a way to make them feel just not so much in this comfort zone that they're in.
Oh my god, this is so cool.
Wow. Yeah, he's infiltrated. Like, oh no, he's turned his back. He could be dead. But somehow the shot is missed and he gets a second chance at it. Oh dear. That needed to be a straight kill. I think that's Brokey just feeling the pressure a little bit. Like he thought, okay, I've got to shoot right away. He could have definitely lined that up. Anyway, so it's still a 4-on-4. The round is obviously not done yet. Let's see if they're going to get a chance here. 3 people down underneath for the B-bomb side. On the Faze side, that is a very quick rotation, and that might actually cost them the round here. I don't know what Cold Zero is meant to do on 1 health defending the bomb side on his own. There's just, I mean, they can't get up here again, can they? Trying a little bit there, but it's not going to get any easier. Rain? Yeah, that is, I mean, getting out of that vent is nearly impossible, especially if someone's holding it.
That's where you're just trying to steel yourself. Like, am I going to be lucky today or not? Olafmeister, though, turns it into a 1v2.
Ooh, and they're both back there. He's got a Molotov. If he can get it off without dying, if he can throw it back there without getting shot in the face, gonna use it in the corner. Fair play. He has to check if someone is there. And they are just really stable back there, peeking at the same time, but not, importantly, on top of each other. It will be the round for now. The Electronic on a triple kill. This, though, oh no. It was the sidewalk that picked it up, wasn't it?
Yep.
Wow.
That's so unfortunate. He hit that shot, he had him, but that is also so unfortunate for Electronic just because of how cool that was. He created that little smoke passage, followed it all the way through, right between the garage and the container, you know, just managed to get right on in there. Nobody seeing him. That was so cool. Sneaky snack kind of stuff from Electronic. And well, now, FaZe Clan, it's just going to be Deagles, Kevlar, and a Dream. And Brokey having to save for his AWP means that he doesn't get to have any fun this round.
No, he can't be part of the cool kids club here with the Deagles. Let's see. I mean, these are the kind of rounds, again, you don't really expect to win, but I feel like whatever they can get at this moment, FaZe, it's just not what I was expecting. I feel like my expectations for FaZe were set in the first like 10 rounds on Inferno, and since then Navi have just like they just don't care. They feel very, very confident that they got what it takes to bring it to FaZe here, and they're kind of proving it round by round. So see if we can get a little bit of a return instead. Brokey, no, not quite gonna be able to catch anyone there. But yeah, I mean, almost no kills even in the first 4 rounds here for FaZe at all.
No, not a whole lot that's really that you can really hope to do here if you're FaZe. I mean, Raid is going to be able to hit that shot long range.
Yeah, he wasn't the one jumping. Just I had to check, but it wasn't.
Wasn't him. Woo! All right. Well, if Navi slow it down like this and get spread out against, this is why you tend to try and get death balls when it goes for rifles versus pistols, because if you get picked off one after another, it gets uncomfortable very quickly.
Yeah, Flamey with not quite the sensitivity to pull off that 180. And they're going to get all the kills and all of the guns. 2 AKs and a Galil. Couldn't get another one of the AKs, but man, that is critical. I think if there's a chance for a return early on here, it's got to be this. Nice shot from Rain.
What a weird round.
Yes. Yeah, I mean...
Navi, I mean, just
that's like the risk you're running, isn't it?
Like, just slowing it down to that point is just very weird coming in from Navi. Expected a little bit more decisive play after the first 4 rounds of the half, where there was a lot of decisiveness, just getting in there fast.
Yeah.
And then they try and slow that pace down, and that's going to play into FaZe's flavor. We're getting there. Favor.
One of those things. I got you. Cold Zero up on the rafters. Great double kill with that stolen AK. He'll add 1 more, and he does not want to reload. It's Brokey to take down Simple, and that leaves Flamey wandering around the lobby next to the vending machines.
Fair enough. Navi tried to change it back up again and go fast again, but they kind of missed their moment. They gave FaZe that round to bolster, to feel a bit better about themselves. And it was too late. You know, once you couldn't put that genie back in the lamp. You've let it out now. FaZe, they figured out. They remembered. Oh wait, I can frag.
Well, we all know what it takes to put it back in. You know, like you have to throw the lamp into the lava. If you remember from Aladdin. That's how they.
Is that how they do it?
How they get rid of Jafar. Have you not seen Aladdin?
Dude, no, actually, to be fair.
It's
Like,
rough.
if I've seen it, it's been so long since I've seen it. Like, I was a Jungle Book, you know? I was all about that. I wasn't... Aladdin never really got me.
Yeah, that's cool too. I think you've been missing out. There's like 3 of them actually, if you don't know.
I had no idea. Andrews,
Okay.
I feel very sad.
They got singing in there as well. Like you've really missed out.
Well, you know, I missed out a lot in childhood. You know, that's just the way it is.
Well, there's no lava on the maps. They can't obviously throw Faze into that. There's nuclear materials. I mean, probably still would work. I bet
if anything gets rid of a genie in a lamp, just chuck it into a nuclear waste pit.
I bet if Aladdin had plutonium, he'd be fine. He'd be all right. He could make that work.
Yeah, they got it now. Hey, well, speaking of heat, go and check out the shop blast.tv. Get on that hoodie game.
Yeah.
It's top notch. It's comfy stuff. It's good quality.
Especially because somehow February has become like this really cold month just in Europe. So at least if you're tuning in from that area, yeah, you should go do that.
Or in Texas.
Or in Texas. Well, yeah. There we go.
Really cold in Texas right now. Stand strong, guys. You can make it. You'll make it.
7th round here. It is 4-6. It's still in favor of Navi, but Faze, they won with the Eagles, and they picked up the next round, and now Navi are kind of running out of cash. Boom is just going to go down for the smoke. That was Rain picking him up there at the squeak door, and Electronic is really, really fast down here. Now, there's only Olaf Meister, but he gets a straight hit. That is such an important kill. That headshot right there, because, again, otherwise they have to rotate pretty much everyone. Like, they have to assume that it's going to be a straight B attack, and they'd have to go quick about it. But now, instead, they can relax a lot more. 5 versus 3, and they should be able to hold on to this round and hopefully not lose too many guns either. So, yeah, the Navi early blood rush is kind of coming to a bit of a halt here. Slowing it down just a bit.
Well, they're still alive, and Simple is still alive. He's still controlling, and, well, there's Brokey taking down Perfecto. Can Simple create any kind of room for his teammates to work with? I mean, it's going to be very unlikely now that Flamey is kind of on his own. And there's Simple. Nice. Nice shot on Brokey.
Yeah, that's a good job. Can't deal with the fact that Rain was walking up behind him. So they will only lose Brokey, and can they get the AWP? Ah, yes, they can indeed. So, 3 rounds in a row for Faze. It's actually looking pretty good. At most, they've lost 2 people, and that was the first time, and then, you know, second one was only the 1, and then 2 in this round again. So, I think this is shaping up to something nice, like a good little return early on here for Faze. You like to see that. I wonder if one of those early kills there on the first one on Boomich, if Boomich trying to vent dive it to meet Electronic down there. I think vent diving, especially Boomich vent diving on this map, is one of the really great things about watching Navi on T-side Nuke. He is so good at it, and think about just how it plays to his, you know, the kind of mental game that he likes to play on really any map. But yeah, vent dives on Nuke. That's one of my favorites. Twisty's got.
Well, we can
Line up. Decent ability to cross in here, and he's actually not going to take the opportunity, but Cold Zero making up for a lot of it, and wow, a lot of the kills just happening right on top of each other. Simple in a 1 versus 2, and he had no idea that Broku was up there, so that's the round. That was expensive, though.
Yeah, that's where it starts getting a bit pricey. Navi showing some fight here, and you can see them kind of buckling down a little bit. They need to find that resolve. We've evened out in terms of first kills in the round as well, because kind of looking for that destabilization, looking for Navi to keep finding the aggression and keep finding the success there. Obviously, these last 4 rounds for FaZe have kind of put a halt to that. It looked really good for Navi, but that's kind of coming to a close as FaZe start to get into their comfort zone. But contrary to Inferno, right now it's Cold Zero. It's just popping off. 130 ADR for him. 10 kills, 5 deaths, just going to town. So really trying to lead by example right now, Cold, and show his team that it's not over yet. By any means, it is not over yet.
I've really missed like a really like Cold Zero performance, you know?
Yeah.
I want that back. Cold Zero, speaking of Devil, he's gonna get that kill, and Twist will snipe away Electronic. Just no chance to even reply. So a 5-1-3 start. And again, this is where you want the basics. And actually, a round like this for FaZe, again, with sort of a new lineup here, these are the kind of rounds you can make some mistakes in, right? You know, is there enough sort of control in the team to to just slow this down and make sure there's just no chance to give it up, right? And it seems like they are holding on real well. No one is moving. No one's doing much. Rain is going to find a kill there. It's Flamey, but not super high risk, I would say. Oh, and Brokey, look at the temper there. Not taking the initial shot, not getting baited out. Just getting the clear kill there. Simple in a 1 versus 4. Got 35 seconds, and should really be unwinnable at this point in time. Maybe if he can take down Rain, he could get the bomb down, but I think even then, it's probably going to be just too much to handle. And Rain actually just waiting for his team.
Yep, really nice. Nice on both sides.
Yeah.
I mean, now, Navi, Simple just prioritizing that bomb plant, prioritizing that money for his team. And Faze, they know that they need to make as much bank as possible. So Rain, just wait for the rest of them. Don't be the hero. Look at that. Flawless retake coming in for Faze. Nowhere for Simple to go. And now Faze have really got a fantastic margin when it comes to bank and the bank for them to fall back on. Twist is into double digits. Olafmeister too.
Yeah.
So this is where you really start to come into your own now if you're Faze.
So well done. Yeah. I mean, Rain could have been easily thinking, why not just open the doors and as he plants, you try and take a shot at him.
Yeah.
But it's exactly that kind of thinking that suddenly gets you from a 1-on-4 into a 1-on-3 with a bomb down, and it's just those things spiral out of control usually with just small things like that. So 5 in a row right now. Cold Seer is at 11 and 5. The rest of his team have about half of that. They're all at 5 kills each, but that's probably just no problem at all at the moment, at least. Flamey, though, is at 1 kill, and Perfecto's at 3, and both of those normally pretty solid. I mean, Perfecto's, I think, recently has been playing really well, and we certainly had some power performances out of Flamey as well. Oh no.
Screws it up.
Yeah, that is meant to go all the way down to the ground.
This is one of the concerns that I brought up going into this veto is when Flamey comes into Nuke, now he's going to be cold. He won't have had Inferno to warm up on.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And so he's coming into it, and right now, Faze are beating up on him, and he's having a tough time getting his head in the game. So, right, that may be a little bit of the weakness that Faze Clan are able to exploit here.
Which goes down, but Electronic is sneaking through outside. He's going to be coming in through Mini. It's Simple to get a kill, and actually Electronic doesn't really get much done. He goes down to Brokey. Twist is going to get traded. Brokey, though, looking for more, and he catches Flamey again. Still having a bit of a hard time here. 48 seconds, and Perfecto trying to see if he can clutch this one. Now, they know that he's here, and Brokey will take him down. That is a nice shot. A triple kill here, and will obviously save the AWP, but that was really important. Looked like that was going to spiral out of control, and I don't know why. I feel like Electronic, the timing, it looked really good, and sneaking around from outside and coming in through Mini at the right time, and usually that could be so lethal.
Cold Zero is up to 4 opening kills now in these rounds. Twist is getting fired up. This is looking a little bit similar to what we saw yesterday on Nuke.
Damn,
starting to get pumped up here, and this will prompt a tactical timeout getting called here by Navi. And it's a good time to do it, I think, because now you're going to get into a half-buy kind of territory. You don't quite have the money for a full buy, so you could go for just some Deagle, Kevlar, some nades, and maybe just get the round in there fast. Maybe hit that ramp early, and go for a fight early.
Vent dive.
Or just get Boomish down vent. You're right.
Get that B-bomb plant right away.
Yeah, get Boomish down vent, and then just put some pressure on ramp and see what you can do in this round.
Get Boomich down last with a Zeus and then hold the vent.
For the rotation.
Yeah.
Why not?
Make it real spicy. They got a Tech 9. They have the nade on Flamey to blow up the door if that's what they want to do. Now, they are messing around with the guns in spawns. That's never a good sign for if you wanted to rush. It's sort of implied, isn't it, that you have to go quick. They have a scout on Simple. Yeah, okay. So just more looking for picks and looking to make it expensive here in the 11th round. That is also, I suppose, fair play. We haven't seen... Oh, that's Rain going down. And that was actually through Squeak. So, wasn't outside. Rain was holding by the... Oh, no, you got it. It's the right idea. Simple. Keep going.
Don't stop now.
Oh, Flamey, there it is. Down through the wall. From having almost no kills, 1 kill before all of this, to taking down 2 in a round where you really had nothing to work with. That is super impressive, and see if it's going to be enough of a difference here. 3-on-3, right back at it, because Olafmeister gets that kill on Perfecto, and now Twist is hunting for Simple. Oh, he turns his back! Knife is out. Simple. Is this really worth it? Oh, he's just gonna stab him twice. Not even doing it quick. Giving him a chance to feel that steel before he went down. And now Olofmeister, 1 versus 2, and he will drop to Simple. Navi pick up a round, and this is just outrageous. They just lost 6 in a row, and they win it with this.
Yeah. A shot through the smoke. This one, however, you know, you got to give it to Flamey. This was pretty sick. The wall bang onto Cold, but, you know, shot through the smoke early. Simple getting in the kidneys. And that's going to be a painful one there. So a 6th round, or rather 6 rounds for Faze. You're right. Before they get drawn to a halt here. 5 rounds on the board now. 4 Navi on the T side, and let's see if Faze actually tilts. And this is actually going to prompt perhaps. It looked like Twist wanted to go aggro, but that second HE works, and Electronic gets blown up.
Yeah, they explode him outside. I feel like it's extra BM if you stab people twice like that from the back, because you saw like Twist. He was like, no, I've got to turn, and then you just can't do it. I mean, I say that it's a good thing, you know, like but it adds add a little bit more spice to it, you know.
Make the pain last.
Yeah, you should try and do that. 12th round, and with Electronic down outside, he does tend to play that solo, you know, yard play on the T side, where he's sort of either sneaking down, you know, either the secret stairs or just wrapping around like he tried against Brokey very, very early on in the half. So, yeah, they could guess that he's probably out there. Now, can they win this round with the lead here, Faze? No one from Navi has got in, you know, behind their lineup, which is the danger on Nuke always, that if you lose track of any of the Ts at any given point in time, they could just be anywhere. So that hasn't happened at the moment. They have no grenades left on Faze, so that's a huge problem. And let's see, Perfecto. Yeah, there's the vent. Simple gonna get caught in transition, and the bomb though is on Perfecto, so he's gonna run straight for it. Momich getting caught as well, and Perfecto can't even make it onto the site. I said I like vent dives, but that was like a vent slither. They just like, you can't be doing that, can you?
Oh, this is sick. The double HE, perfect.
If you're gonna be hitting down those vents, you've got to do it right, you know.
Dude, those HEs, that's just got to feel so bad because you're just getting hard down. Because that is one of the spots where you set up those yard smokes, and so them just chucking HEs on it, it's a shot in the dark, but it is one of those spots where you can catch a guy lining up smokes, and it's just perfect. And now, well, this is going to tap all of that bank for Navi. They're going for the force buy into this. Not holding back. They do not want to let Faze Clan get up to double digits in this half.
3 outside. Boomich is in a position to jump onto Mini, that little roof, if there was something going on. But right now, he's just chilling for the minute. Oh, Electronic actually eating another HE grenade. That's pretty unfortunate. Man, if they can finish this 10-5 phase, which I think is... I mean, that can definitely happen. That would actually be a really cool start. I think at that point, you know, suddenly that 3rd map could actually happen.
The 3rd map could happen.
Which would be on Dust...
Train.
No, Train. Oh, yeah.
I wish it was on Dust 2. It's on Train.
Yeah, that's what it should have been, right?
Yeah, the veto didn't quite work out. Who removed Dust 2? Navi had the choice between Train and Dust 2, and they're just going to pick Train into that, I guess. They're banking, like Navi are banking on Faze just not having enough time to work on a T side or a CT side, right? Just not having any of that coordination on Train, which is more of a tactical map. So I get it.
Bromwich, he is so all in on getting that kill. Brokey actually could be in a little bit of danger here. He's walking forward. Perfecto snuck right under. This is some sneaky play. And Brokey would have had a heart attack then. Now, 28 seconds and Twist is down here. Hearing them stepping. The bomb is coming in right there. Twist. Oh! He almost couldn't see that. He clearly had no idea. And it doesn't even matter. Once he gets his eyes back, he's going to get both the kills and end the round in favor of Faze.
That was the weirdest thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, he just... I mean, I guess it's so... like, you're not expecting it. You're thinking there's no way that they come in here without checking. So you just don't even think about it. You're just like, well, that can't just be a T player planting in that corner. That doesn't make any sense.
And it's the way that Simple's outlining. It's like very shadow, kind of really... like, doesn't really stand out much. Let's see again. I mean... yeah, he kind of just sneaks in there, and then it's like, wait a second.
Yeah.
If you're not paying attention, if you're focused on the doors, yeah, you may miss that. That's a trip. Well, another big round going in for Faze, who are clearly coming to their own on the CT side of Nuke. This is all that hard work that they put in to prepare for Liquid on Nuke is paying dividends right now. They're just kind of rubbing it off onto this match versus Navi, and you know, it's looking really good so far on this CT side. Faze's CT side on Nuke is no joke.
Yeah, look at how they got started on this half as well, Navi. I mean, they were looking super fresh and super aggressive, and it's really been slowed down right here. Rain is on the other side of the smoke, and there's going to be two people coming through, and if he can stop them, that might end the round, but he's going to get traded by Boomich, and he wants to continue. Cold Sierra going to go down. Oh, man, he had to cover so much to try and stay alive there, Cold, and you could tell he wasn't able to. Now 3 versus 4. It's the 14th round, and they will have enough money to buy no matter what in this round, next round phase. So I guess they should just go for it here. Deep nades. They've already turned it into a 3-on-3. The flashes are so good, and the headshots are even better, and they just retake that bomb site instantly, losing nobody. That is so impressive. I mean, that should have been way, way more difficult.
No doubt about it, but you got to give credit also to Brokey, who was definitely Johnny on the spot, catches this Boomich lurk out in yard. So this is Boomich finding the kill on Rain. That's a tough break for Rain. Nicely done here by Boomich with the second on the Cold, but then Brokey catches him, and then they don't have to worry about the flank anymore. They can just focus hard on the retake.
Yeah.
And get it done. A little bit of frustration there getting shown by Electronic. Yeah, that's
just a bit, right?
That's a tough one. Close stuff in the end here for Navi, but now Faze have a distinct chance of getting this into double-digit territory on the CT side versus Navi.
Oh, he made a run. I don't think Electronic saw it. Nope, he didn't, and still he is alive, Brokey. He's had every chance, and I guess the third one will do it, but that should have probably been a little bit quicker now. Boomich is going to be down the vent. This wasn't so smooth either. I feel like I've been selling this Boomich vent story, but it hasn't really been working out so well at the moment. And I think, yeah, they know Brokey not going to miss this shot. And that is good because he was real low on health. But another 5-on-3. And I don't know. Navi not making this work. This first half on Nuke has, again, set it up for a train potentially. I would love that. I would love to see train.
Yeah, without a doubt. This is going to be an uphill battle no matter what, especially going on to train. Again, what can we expect from Faze on train? There isn't a whole lot to go off of. Navi are going to be in the dark as well. And considering how they struggled against MIBR yesterday with the train pick, Navi aren't going to be supremely confident the way that they're confident on Nuke. So it can get real messy on train. This is going to be a lot of fun. But you know, obviously we got another half coming.
Yeah, we don't know yet, do we? Trying to get the jump, Brokey. Could he get a no-scope here from the ladder? He's thinking about it. 30 seconds on the clock now. The grenades are going to be raining into the A-bomb side, and are they going to go for it? They try and boost in the corner, which is, I think, that's a nice little trick. Try and offset the angle a bit and maybe get the surprise. But it will be twisted to end the half here. 10-5 in favor of Faze, which is such a good job. Let's see if they can follow it through and get another 6 rounds in the second half, and it's coming up after the break.
Last tournament that we won, I played with M4A1S.
This is a tie. No, not choosing. That's the one I'm talking about, the Prince string. I have it. I unboxed it. First honor. I'm gonna go with that one, but Mech Industries is not bad too, to be honest.
The Mecha Industries gets beat out. It's the Print stream for that beautiful pearlescent finish.
The Prince stream, not just because I won Blast with it.
Print stream. It's very beautiful skin.
Definitely the Print stream. I mean, they're very similar, but I think Print stream looks way better.
Player 2 against Chanticle's Fire. I'll go Chanticle's Fire here. No one wants to be player 2. I have been player 2 in 2016. It sucks. You always want to be number 1.
Player 2, please. It's got that Mega Man vibe.
Some baby face, what's that? I think I would pick the player 2 M4. This M4 has more details.
I go for the player 2. I think Chanticle's Fire is too much, like, contrast, you know?
Definitely player 2. I think the Chantico's Fire is actually one of the ugliest skins in the game.
Cyrex is very classic, right? It's been in the game for ages. I'll go Cyrex, just like me, in the game for ages.
The leaded glass has an awesome 3D effect on the side of the skin, so leaded glass wins out.
I would pick the classic Cyrex. Colors is nice.
This one I go for Cyrex. It's a beautiful skin. I like it.
I'd say Cyrex. It's one of the better A1S skins for sure.
Hyper Beast against Decimator.
The teeth down the magazine, dude, that's big bonus points. Hyper Beast.
The Hyper Beast as well. It's easy to choose between them.
Yeah, like I said on the Alp, Hyper Beast for me is a very good design.
I think the Decimator actually over the Hyper Beast.
This is tough. Why you guys put those two together? Because both are great. This is a 50-50. I'm not choosing that one. Sorry. No, if I have to, I'll quit. Retire. I'm not choosing it. Blue Phosphor versus Guardian.
There it is. The blue phosphor.
Guardian.
I would pick the blue phosphor, brighter M4, I guess.
Those guys are making my job much harder in the back here. But I'm gonna go Guardian just because I like Guardian.
That is a classic. So I would actually have to say the Guardian skin, just because there's more like creativity.
So I go for blue phosphor. It's a very beautiful skin. If I have to choose one M4, like best M4S, I go for the blue phosphor.
Icarus Fell versus Bright Water. Icarus Fell all the way. That's a 100% skin. You'll never get Bright Water. You buy Icarus Fell for sure.
The Icarus fell because it's got the lighter tones.
I would pick bright water. I played with it a lot at the beginning of my journey.
I go for Icarus Fell. Bright water is like all the same.
Actually, I would say Icarus Fell with the bright like blue and everything.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half is going to be coming up, and it will be on Nuke here. The second map, it's between Faze and Navi, and we are going to get right into the action. Now, it ended 10-5 in favor of Faze. Semna, what do you think about that?
It did indeed, and well, what I'm thinking is, what we were all wondering, was that a fluke versus Liquid yesterday, that CT side? What were they capable of, Faze? Could they reproduce that? The answer is clearly yes. And for shame that we underestimated Faze. How dare we?
Yeah, I suppose so. But yeah, the fact that they're right, like reproducing it that's so important, right? If anything is going to build you, like, you know, confidence in the future. I mean, feel like, yeah, we could do something here. It was simple. He had the opportunity, nearly catching a kill right there. Now, Cold Seer is a bit low on health. They're all out here, and he took one step too far. Electronic has already seen the shadow. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Cold, 9 health, but the P250 just equalizes all of that. And now, it's a 3-on-5, and they're right on the bomb site. Such a great start for FaZe. They shouldn't really be letting go of this round. They're so deep in here. Cold Serious making sure that no one's sneaking up out in the yard. He's got all of that lined up. I don't know how Navi would even dream of retaking this. I don't know what you could do at this point. I mean, you've got 2 Kevlar vests. I don't know. They're going to be jumping right down. Perfecto actually gets an incredible double kill. I am going to need to see a replay. That happened lightning fast. That was way closer than I thought.
Was agreeing with you there too. You know, it's like, how do you go back into this? Well, you had that flash. Let's see. Well, that's after Perfecto opens it up with the double, but you have that flash to kind of get them to turn away for a second.
Was one of them Flamey? I guess it was. Yeah, so it's Flamey and then Perfecto. Wow.
Yeah.
That is, I mean, those kills were really quick, but FaZe hold on, so that is really all that matters. And Navi will force into this round. They've got a fair few HE nades. Not going to be doing a lot of damage just yet. They also have the Scout on Simple and Electronic being aggressive.
Yeah, I like this. From Electronic, you got to try and make some kind of play happen here, and we'll see if Rain decides to check under him, if they decide to commit to the yard. It's going to take an element of risk, and I'm pretty sure he sees the shadows, so he knows somebody's floating around here.
Well, yeah, he's going to check.
Get out, Rain checks that.
Yeah, just running up there. Twist taking a bit of damage, but 11-5. Nice little kill there. That was Rain going down. Simple going to make the escape. But in return, FaZe will take the lower part of the map. Now, there is a Deagle here on Boomish. He should be dead. I can't believe he got the double kill. He's obviously got nowhere to go. He can't escape. And they still managed to trade unfavorably.
Deagles are the new CZs.
Oh, closes the door. No. Oh, perfecto. That's how they win it. With a clever bit of door play and just outrageous Deagle action. What a ridiculous round.
And you can see...
This is...
Yeah, double kill here from Boomich and double kill from Perfecto. Closes that door. Unbelievable. So good that even Twist's hair was still vibrating after the fact.
Yeah, I don't even know what to... I don't even know what to say.
Just, you know, it's so difficult to deal with Deagles in that way. I mean, Deagles just do so much damage. 2 body shots up close, and that's it. You're toast.
Yeah, they do have a really high impact that way, don't they? Nice shot from Simple. All right. Well, if anything was going to bring Navi back, I mean, winning that second round after losing a pistol and being down 11-5, like that, it's a good start, right? Like, it's a good step in the right direction. Clearly, still need to establish an economy of their own here. So it's a long way to go, I would say. Faze just 5 rounds away. But I don't know. They got the first step right. Got the first little step in the right direction here. And now they want to set up for a little bit of ramp play. We saw almost none of this from Navi on the T side, right? Like, they didn't do those like coordinated. Okay, put like 4 people ramp. They had a couple of rounds where I think they could have done it, but never really wanted to do it. That's pretty swift from Electronic.
It's so nuts that he gets that kill when he's facing 4 people. And he doesn't even take any damage. Just swooped in, instant headshot, swoops out. And now they have everything that they need to know there, Navi. That one peek is so valuable, even without the kill. Olafmeister is going to find that kill, but this is still going to result in Navi being prepared for the retake here on the lower site.
Yeah, 3-on-3. They're up against a couple of deals on Mac 10, so let's see if there's going to be any danger here, or if they can win some of the early fights. I think you just need to win probably one on them, and you know, you're going to have a chance to get onto the site and take that fight in a little bit more of a better fashion here. Smokes to try and block it off. That's pretty clever. Yeah, making sure you can isolate the angles a little bit. Well, they spot a second one there. They know where Brokey is, and they will take care of business just fine. Now, I mean, it's a bit expensive, you have to say, at the end of the day. Even if it's going to be 11-7 here, they do lose 3 people. So in terms of building the economy, not really the way that they wanted to do it. Faze get a bomb plant, but I mean, theoretically, they could force this round if they wanted to. If they feel like they want to really keep that Navi economy under pressure, they could, but
I think you just go for Deagle's Kevlar again. I mean, you're doing so much damage with these Deagles. Just go Deagle Kevlar again, and yeah, a little bit of an expletive there from Olaf. I recognize that. I speak Swedish. So,
yeah, you've been really learning a lot over the years, I feel like.
Faze definitely catching up right now in the sense that they can go for Deagles, they can continue to do economic damage, whereas Navi are the ones who had to just tap their entire bank to get fully equipped this round, because they couldn't afford to cut corners. If this was going to be a big buy coming in from Faze, they needed to be ready for it. So, Faze, if they can get a few more kills in this round here with these Deags, life is going to get difficult for Navi.
Yeah, I agree. That would be super delicious if they could just, yeah, maybe like 3 kills in this round. That would be just a cherry on top. Now, Electronic playing a pretty forward position, which looks, you know, a bit scary to me. But I also know that the deals are right around the corner. Maybe Electronic doesn't really know that yet. Deep nade up there. Is anyone going to peek behind it on the T side? Normally when those nades go off, that's a good sign that you could do something. I can't believe that he hasn't got shot in the back. He almost did, but he's only not at 64. But they also lose Simple in the meantime. And now Olafmeister, he snuck all the way around. Electronic is actually, he's so trapped. He turns for it. He knew, and he's going to get one more kill. That's a huge double for Electronic. He could have easily been dead with absolutely no retaliation there. Instead, now it's a 2-on-2. We still got 40 seconds left. The bomb is all the way back there on Brokey, while Rain is outside, so can they find a space for it in the next 30 seconds?
This is so nuts.
Yeah, what a round already.
Navi right now are quaking in their boots. You went for a full buy, and this was just Deagles. They didn't even have anything really to work with here, FaZe Clan. This is just Deagles and them infiltrating the defense. And now, with 15 seconds left, let's see. You got to run in and die, FaZe Clan, one way or another. And if I'm Navi, I'm almost playing the clock at this point.
Yeah, but they must also be wondering, where on earth are they with 8 seconds left? They're finally going to know, but that means a bomb plant here, deep nade, and it doesn't kill him. That would have been huge. He had no armor, so obviously the grenade could have maybe done a lot more damage if he was low already. But now it's a 2-on-1, and they just left it so late. I think Navi were really confused.
Yeah. Where were they?
And now it's Flamey, who's had, again, a bit of a rough game so far. He's on 5 kills so far in the first 19 rounds. He's going to have to try and do this 1 versus 2. Now, he does have a kit, but he's actually already backing out. He's saying, you know what? I can't even really do this. That is really strange. What a turn of events. So Faze, from the mission just sort of being, let's try and do some damage, they turn it into an actual win and pretty much steal the progress back that Navi got from winning the second round all of a sudden. Yeah, 12-7, and Navi's economy is completely busted.
Shambles. And this second kill here from Electronic is pretty sick.
Yeah, it is.
He turns around and just pop. Second he gets shot, he managed to pull the trigger first. Okay. But this is the Simple that we saw. I mean, on Train yesterday, second map, Simple, he didn't really pop off. He's just frustrated, but he wasn't taking over the map. It wasn't until Dust 2 that the beast awoke. That they'd prodded it just enough to finally piss him off. You know, you poke the bear. Anders, you poke the bear. You know, that's just that one more time, that one time too many. And then he rips your face off.
Yeah, that is, you know, that is what Simple does, you know? It's rare that he has. I mean, even now he's still top fragging on his team. So, but you're right. We don't have that mode just yet for him, right?
The insane thing for Navi though is that if this actually goes the distance and Faze manage an upset win on Nuke, you're getting upset on your home map.
You ever seen those old bear fighting suits that have like spikes on them?
No.
They went. That's a real thing. Now I don't know if a spiky suit would win against Simple with the rifle.
I don't know if the spikes are bullet repellent, you know?
I doubt it. There's only one way to find out.
Let's go for science.
Look at him, he's in the vent with a Zeus. How can you not love Boomage when he does this kind of thing? Win or lose, you have to appreciate that. Even you, Semla. I know you hate the Zeus, but
Yeah, I haven't changed.
no,
But you've always loved it too, so it's not like you changed it either.
no, there's something about it, you know. It's worth it for its own sake. You got a ridiculous sound like a seagull.
Listen, I'll listen. Like the sound, fair enough. I hear that, it pleases me. But then I'm, a second later, I'm like, haha, that was funny. But he got the kill with the Zeus. One click, all that money gone. Yeah. But the Valve devs like to watch us suffer. So that's just the way it is.
It was only worse when they brought it back to the party thing, you know? Like when they were shooting confetti, remember?
Yeah!
That was wild.
They don't do that anymore.
No. 40 seconds, and yeah, Flamey snuck in for a kill there at Squeak, which is really, I think, a good job. He's still in the right position with the M4. He is losing his teammates, though, and he's gonna get overwhelmed. Again, just a question of angles, right? If he's there like 2 seconds earlier, maybe he has a chance to get the right spray down, but fair play. And Boomich, he's committed to the cause. He's just here with the Zeus, 99-1. I don't think the AI is factoring in the Zeus. Maybe it should, but maybe get him like 10% more or something. He's like, come on. Wow.
You try to force it. You can't force those things. It just doesn't happen. You're not going to catch Twist sleeping. 13-7. And well, now, as far as Navi are concerned, they're going to get the full buy. Curious, Simple is going for an AUG, and he gets dropped the AUG as well. So even after that round, Navi still don't have that much money to deal with. They're having to cut corners. They're not going to have kits. They're going to be light on nades. Boomich doesn't even go for a kit. He just goes for the full nade. Not even a full set of nades. He doesn't have a flash. But there's no AWP in play here. And so Simple, instead of going out to yard to take the fight there, if he'd had that AWP, probably would have been going for it. Instead, he is going to ramp.
6-round gap at the moment. It looks so winnable for FaZe, but you do have that thought in the back of your mind, like how much has to change here for Navi? Like how much current do they need going their way before they just sail right out of here? Because Simple, I mean, again, it's been a pretty decent game for him right now, but nowhere near his top level. Oh, oops. Well, who needs ankles anyway?
Not Rain.
Oh, and then nade. Oh, Rain, hide in the corner. God, there's no getting away.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, there's the setup, isn't it? Simple, right there for a quick double kill. And Flamey, he's going to get his as well for playing the baiting part at the beginning there. So Twist is outside, and no kills happening yet in favor of FaZe. And it looks like they won't. They're going to be catching Twist out there at the end. So it's 13-8. And this is, I mean, it's not that you have to be really scared yet, but I think there's a path here for Navi to start to get back into. You notice Flamey's getting some more kills on the board. So from being pretty much absent from the game for a long time, if he can start to have a sort of an impact every other round, every third round, I don't know, there's enough of the game left that this can still be pretty scary. So Boomich is up there with 16, Simple's at 16.
Yeah, it's not done yet.
No, it's definitely not done yet.
Simple and Electronic setting up nade combos outside. Not quite going to connect. Instead, it is going to be a very quick play here from Faze behind these smokes. Simple hoping to get lucky again. Not going to happen. And just making use of the AUG. The mobility that the AUG grants him, that he can be all the way in back and still take shots. Still take fights with FaZe Clan.
Yeah, so I mean, and also, obviously, even if you don't get the straight kills out there, just keeping a count and trying to make sure that you can find out where the T's go, because the quickest path to losing on the CT side of Nuke is losing that count on where they are. Like, did anyone go down the vent? Are they down the secret stairs? Where exactly are they on the map? It just makes it so hard to rotate intelligently. So 55 seconds on the clock, and they're still hanging out there. I think FaZe are obviously expecting for someone to come peek that yard, and they're not.
I'm admiring this discipline on both sides. A, for FaZe, you know, just kind of sitting here and waiting, hoping that Navi were going to get impatient. And then Navi just saying, right, we're going to sit here and wait for you. We are not going to be playing aggro for info. They are fully committed to holding this off.
Okay, well, he sees it. They actually get down there with no smokes because they don't have any. Normally, that's what you need, right? So, can they crunch that B bomb side from ramp? They nearly catch Simple, but Flamey is there. So then it looks like a really cool bait setup once again. Simple with the second kill there, or third actually. And, well, they're on the bomb side, but I'm not sure they have the space to get the bomb down, which is a big problem here. Navi could be getting a 9th round, and they will, with no bomb plant happening for FaZe either. So, yeah, that's gonna sting. They would have loved that $800 bonus, and now it's down to a 4-round gap. I'm getting nervous.
Yeah, as well you should be, because no bomb plant means no money for FaZe, and Navi saving 4 AKs and just looking very comfortable with that hold. And looking comfortable with playing the waiting game. That is usually something you got to wonder about, whether or not the teams are going to start playing for info around that 40-second mark on CT side. Yeah. Standard. But Navi this time around, they just elected to sit back and hold and trust that they would hit the shots and give it an opportunity. And, well, that's what it looks like when it works. So, well done on Navi's side. What's interesting is that Simple continues to just hold on to the AUG and not go for the AWP. Yeah, playing games.
I bet if you had a Zeus up here, you could run boost it off the silo and fly all the way around the building and Zeus someone right before you die to, like, the gravity. I bet someone could do that.
The timing would be nuts. That might be the only time I ever approve of a Zeus kill.
Listen, I've been trying to, like, encourage the run boosted Zeus for a long time, and one day it's gonna happen.
Oh man, he survives.
Yeah, he's probably.
What happened the last time? They hardly had anything at all. They just had a bunch of Deagles, FaZe Clan, and a Dream. Yeah. They won that round.
But I think they had armor, didn't they? At least a little bit. They had something. No armor.
Hard eco FaZe. It was a hard eco. I think they had like 1 Kevlar. You're right, like 1 Kevlar.
Okay, well, yeah, still. Okay, well, I mean, 40 seconds. It could happen. It feels like Navi have I don't know, started hitting a lot more shots. They were walking towards the ramp. Oh, if they can pick up Flamey down there. He is committed to the position, right? So there is a chance. 24 seconds going ramp with the bomb. That is not a lot of time here. Flamey, he's going to get traded, but right there is Simple, and that is definitely the end of the round. Bomb trapped, and Cold is going to go for a vent dive. He probably wants to die. Can't he find a way to do that? That would be much better for him. Or are they going to ignore him? Yep, they're trying not to kill him. They're baiting him. They want to make sure that he dies after the clock has run down. Oh, this is so cruel. They get him at the end, but the clock had run down. Yeah, so he's got 3,500, and everyone else's team is, you know, plus 4,000 or 5,000. So
stylish.
That is actually, that's a great move.
I love it. That's savage.
Now he did get a kill, I guess. So, I mean, like, you know, it cost them something, but you see what they were thinking.
I think it's more fun though, because they look at that. You know, Simple. It's like, hey, okay, I died, but you know, we'll have to spend the money, but it's all right. And then what is this? Okay, we go from no op to double op. Straight up action. And there's Electronic getting rewarded for his aggression in yard. Rain will be there to trade him, though, so very back and forth here as Rain and Twist work to take over yard. 4-on-4 scenario now. Simple alive with the AWP, and as that smoke clears, he is not going to miss that shot.
Oh, well.
Rain takes him.
Yeah. That is now 4-on-2. Some early kills here being returned by Navi and Brokey and Olofmeister. Man. I mean, again, Navi is still 3 rounds behind, so every kill you can get in any of these rounds, right? It all counts. You have to keep that Navi economy as low as you possibly can. So I think it's hard to win 2-on-4s, obviously. But yeah, the damage that can be done is going to be necessary. And we'll see. They are trying to get close to that event. I don't know if they wanted to actually dive it or not, but Olofmeister goes down, and there was a smoke segmenting Brokey. You couldn't even really do anything to help him out. So now it's a 1 versus 4. And Brokey's been having a decent game. He's up to 16 kills. That's not too bad. But they know where he is. And he won't even be able to take down Boomich. Second kill of the round for him. And now we're at 13-11. And so far, it's 4 in a row here for Navi. And the most they've lost is three people in any of these rounds. So
Well, that's Simple getting his first off kill of the map so far. So easy work there. And it's a very similar score line and stat line on Faze compared to yesterday. The only issue here is that Navi are fighting back, and they're not just rolling over, you know, ready to get ridden like Liquid did yesterday.
this would be a vent dive type round. Like with the weaponry that they have, blowing it up and everything else, they're not going to do that. They're going to rush out of the hut in the meantime. Boomich just right on top. And they're running through the fire to try and get in there. That is a nice shutdown. Still a 3-on-3. Oh, and Olof! He was ready as he came for the smoke. That is such a turnaround. Taking down Electronic, and suddenly it's a 2-on-3. Flamey, nice little shot there with the pistol, but they're still going to lose Simple on the other side, and they are down below with the bomb. Flamey, I don't know what the options are. They're actually waiting for him. He could have been dead already. I can't believe he just died straight away. Olofmeister is still going to get the headshot, and Faze win an incredibly unlikely round. A triple kill for Olofmeister, but the first one was definitely the most critical one as they came through the smoke there, Electronic. That is huge. This just looks like a lost round already, more or less, right?
Yeah.
You just think, okay, running through fire to try and get out there. Massive. 14-11.
Dude, and then you gotta say, you know, I'm gonna steal a line from Henry, right? He's rolling back the years. What year is it that Olofmeister is running gunning with the Tech 9?
Oh, no.
Just smashing people in the face. I mean, that's some vintage Olofmeister right there.
It is. Yeah, that's actually a nice throwback, isn't it?
That is exactly what this guy used to do. Map in, map out.
Flamey got so upset that he earthquaked his camera.
Yeah, that's why camera on the desk, not usually a good idea. Flamey does not look happy right now. Not pleased one bit, but he is, you know, the thing is, it's worth mentioning. As you pointed out, he is definitely kind of coming back into his own. He had a very cold start to this map.
Yeah.
Still not taking over, but he's up to 12 kills now. 71 ADR. So he's having an impact. He's getting in there with utility.
Yeah, I mean, it's very important. Again, just find some way to be relevant, even if it's a tough start. AKs and the 1 AWP there. Let's see what they could do, Faze. They just need 2 more rounds. But, I mean, that's the first round they got there after losing 4 in a row. So if that pattern continues, I mean, you can tell Navi are going to at least end up in overtime if you repeat that. Electronic here. Thinking about the timing. Maybe wants a quick peek at someone before he tosses it. Not really getting much for his effort.
This is different, though. Now, look, yeah, they've really changed it up with Boomich out here. Boomich in secret. They'll expect Electronic. If they see Electronic, they might not expect it. It's going to be that 1-2 combination where Boomich could actually come in here and do some significant damage.
Also, Electronic could flash him through. Like, he's going to get smoked off, but let's see if he's going to throw this flashbang well for Boomich. They're thinking about it. Setting it up. There comes the timing. Boomich, he's going to step... Oh! Jumps and gets shot by Brokey. That is a wild shot.
A little bit too obvious, Anders.
Yeah, possibly so. Now Electronic is no falling back from this position, and they're going to run him down. Oh, this absolutely smells like a 15th round for Faze. 5 versus 3. They're all down below, except for Olofmeister. He's looking around, making sure that no one is rotating down through the vent behind them. That's a good nade for Simple, but there's so much more to come. And the Molotov, it'll keep them back. And how long do they want to stick around? Remember, Navi don't have any money either. So if they lose these guns, I mean, it's going to wipe the map for them. And they go back upstairs, just, you know, in case they weren't already winning the round. Now they definitely are.
Now you need to extra double, triple win it. That's it.
Yeah, make it really a certainty.
Leave no doubt. And while Navi, yeah, you pointed it out, no money.
Flamey's out checking out the vending machine.
I'm really just disappointed in Simple for only dropping 21 kills. I mean, clearly, he's not doing enough here to help his team.
Saving it for Train. Would you... Oh, he's shot. Wow, he wasn't even like holding it full time. He was just... Would you eat candy from a vending machine at a nuclear facility?
Yeah, it'll give me superpowers. Right? Isn't that how it works?
That's a good point. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, dude.
Well, so hold on. Extrapolating from that, because we all know if you get bit by a radioactive spider, you become Spider-Man. Now, what if you eat
I become
like a nuclear candy bar? What kind of superhero would you be?
I become an American, obviously.
Yeah, but you can't. You can't say Candyman because that gets really dark.
Yeah, that's how it all started, actually. Candyman ate. He was actually working at the plant.
If you look in the mirror at night and you say Semler 3 times, it'll suddenly be in your room.
The good thing is that you guys can't see my faces right now. My face right now. My faces, exactly. What does it mean, Anders?
I don't know. Got some real hidden
out,
messages
man.
going on. 15-11 here. This is... it's been a bit of a struggle for FaZe to get the rest of this. I mean, the early first half was obviously really great at 10-5. But it looked for a while like Navi were about to run it back and steal this either into overtime or maybe just straight up steal it. They saved the 3 guns, they bought 2 MP9s on top, and Navi now need 4 in a row to try and get into overtime. Now, they've already proven that they can do that, yes. So it's not a crazy thing to imagine. FaZe must be thinking just, one good round here. They're all outside, every single one. And Electronic... What can he do to stop? He can't see them. He can't throw any nades on the other side here. Spraying through that is definitely also risky.
Yeah, he's gonna let him know, but they've already made it past, and they are now down into the tunnels here, going towards this B site. And while Boomish, life is about to get real interesting.
There's a strong grenade though. That does a fair bit of damage. They're gonna lose Simple. Brokey able to pick him up, and Boomich can't get it done. No scoped instead. And Rain with a kill on Electronic. I'd love to see that second kill. It doesn't even matter. It's going to be 16-11 as they take them to a third map. FaZe with an upset win for sure on Navi's map pick of Nuke. And now we're going to get the Train.
This makes all of our lives so much more difficult when it comes to Navi. Now Navi are going to be feeling so frustrated that their home map they are losing to teams on. And not only that, losing to teams that they should be crushing.
Yeah.
Liquid losing to it. That was our big thing, our big surprise in the global finals not too long ago, where Navi were really struggling against them on the map. And then now you're losing to FaZe on it. Navi no longer have a home map that they can rely on, it seems. You got to give credit where credit's due, though. Rain and Twist did a fantastic job controlling Yard out there for FaZe on that T side. Electronic, you could tell towards the end there he was feeling stifled. Every time he showed himself, he was getting picked off, and that kind of limited what he was capable of doing.